Welcome everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Special thanks to my subscribers that are coming back. I do appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Gloria, and on my channel I talk about issues arising as it relates to life in the Americas or in the abroad. Okay, when I talk about the abroad, I mean a place other than your place of birth. You are in the abroad if you're not home, all right? And why am I talking about this? Because I see a lot of people really didn't have the intentions of never coming back when they left, but they get caught out there. It's happening. And I also see people really do want to come back to their birthplace or areas, but they do it the wrong way. Okay, so that's why the title of this movie, the title of this video is Straddling. How can we effectively relocate or begin to plan a relocation with the method called straddling? Straddling, by definition, I mean one leg here and one leg here. So wherever you are in the world other than your regular place of birth, if you are in the abroad, wherever it is, so you consider straddling, putting one leg at your birthplace and putting one other leg at your residential place. But you want to strike a good balance between them. There are mechanics that should be in place, things that you should be doing to make sure this is effective. Putting one leg here effectively, at the end of the day, you should be able to be comfortable. As a matter of fact, wherever you are in the world, if you are in the US, if you are in England, if you're in Africa, straddle in a way that you'll be comfortable either place. You are not stuck. I know a lot of people who would love to come out here, but they feel stuck out there. Oh, people don't know that because they think they are in America enjoying. Forget it. Not all of them. It's not necessarily so for everyone out there. All right. So the number one thing I believe that I have used and people that I have helped, I've helped quite a few people and they've listened to my advice and actually encouraged me to share this with the world. What I have helped them do or what I have shared with them and they have implemented and I have implemented for over 30 years I've been in the US. These are things that I have been doing is investment. So you want to first of all, grab that job, you have and invest in real estate. The real estate never fails. As a matter of fact, it hardly fails. I know sometimes, a few years ago in the US, it went bust, and stuff like that, but you still would stand. Why am I talking about the real estate? Because your residential, where you put your head, is the biggest part of your bill. So you want to get that squared up. So for beginners beginning to buy a home in the US, I would recommend, you don't have to take my advice, but it's highly recommended. Do not look at Mrs. Jones or Mr. A and say, oh, they have a big house, single family house. Do not, for your first home, buy a single home. Do not do that. You buy a multi-family home if you live in the United States, if it's possible for you, if the opportunity is possible for you, which I think it is. Because for all the homes that I have in the US, I never even put money down. Maybe just one, I put maybe 1,000 or so down, zero down FHA loan. All you need is your good name, pay your bills on time, they'll give you a mortgage anyway, if you have a job. So get a multiple, 2-3 family homes so that is a great investment on this one because you will be living free. And people say, oh, the tenant, yes, I have a few, but I believe you treat people nice. You treat people like you will have them treat you, and you have the grace of God upon your life. The tenants, I have not had anyone. I've not had to do any eviction because I treat any of my tenants as they were my family. And because they are. I wouldn't, first of all, rent a place that I cannot reside in myself. So that's the number one. So you get a house over there, you take money. Listen, let me tell you. Keep your name good. Take money out of that house. You buy another one. First of all, that's United States investment. I don't know if I want to go into that. I'm talking about straddling. You could take that money, equity, you put money down here, wherever your retirement place is. Okay? Because retirement is a long-term goal. So you want to begin. You declare the end from the beginning. How it's going to end? You're going to start it now. Take money. Save money. Take equity. Do whatever you can now. If you still have at least 10 years, 15 years, 20 years in the abroad, put money down in a house here. It will never fail you. And by the way, you can also do a 2-family home here. Strategic investment. Listen to me. Subscribe to my channel if you want more of this. Okay? So my 35 years of experience, I'm ready to pour it out, impact it. Okay, guys? So you could buy multiple units in your retirement place and have income. So when you do travel, even for vacation, you don't have to have money because you have investment. The tenants feed you. Okay, it is what it is. It's investment. It is smartness. It's investment, and we have to implement these things. If you ever have this mindset of when you hit so age, you're gonna want to come home. Whoever left the shores of Africa and say bye bye, I'm not coming home, it wasn't like that. Everybody left and think they're gonna come back, but you get caught up there. It's easy to get caught up there. You know, the bills, everything that is going there, because it's a rat race. I already enumerated in my other videos the things that I don't like about the abroad is this rat race. You work, you pay the bills, you work, you pay the bills, repeat, you work, you pay the bills. You could get caught out there. So you have to have some things in place to like get you out of that. And if you're not careful, when you're older, you don't have a choice anymore because then it's too late to invest. What you gonna do? You do something now. Put something on the ground. Straddle, both in the abroad, home and away. Put something on the ground. Real estate, it never fails. Number 2, or is that number 3? When you're doing some of these things, you don't have to discuss it with Group A or Group B, because they don't know the blueprint. Everybody have his own life journey. Some people, just because they are not able to do it, listen, they will discourage you and tell you it can be done. But it is. If God places it in your heart, it can be done. Follow your heart. Pray about everything. I pray about everything. Without spiritualizing anything, that is, I pray about everything, and it works. Because you could discuss it with somebody who doesn't see the vision that you have. They say misery seek company, so you be very careful with that. Straddle. So number 3 of what? Have cash flow investment on the ground. Cash flow investment. Trust me, guys, there's a lot going on in here. It's just more than, I'm in Lagos, by the way. I'm in my 2nd or 3rd month. There's a lot going on here, okay? It's not just about the banditry or bad roads, no. Which, by the way, we have a lot of violence in the United States. Let's say what it is, okay? Sorry, I'm being real. Real talk with Gloria, all right? It's not all about that. There's a lot of investment. There's a lot of money here. Put cash flow, business, investment on the ground. Because what you're going to try to do, or what you're going to have to do, is have income replacement. Income replacement. So even if the business is going well, business you can monitor online, and you visit all the time, don't just come once every 3 years. It would not work. You come here often enough, you have to have strong family ties. Strong family ties that won't take advantage of you. You come here all the time. So what's going to happen? You're going to find yourself retiring sooner than 62 and still be having income here. Hello? You have a home. If you don't have to pay your house, you don't have to pay for your water. You don't have to, because water, please, everybody have a borehole here. So if you don't have those overhead charges here, you could straddle. You don't necessarily have the overhead charges over there in the abroad life. You won't have that because you've already made that preparation of having real estate investment in place where your mortgage is being paid while you are away. It's very imperative. That's number one. That's the main thing. Okay. And what are the mechanics? Let me see what I have here. Actually did put some things on the ground. Automated savings plan. Yeah, automated savings plan. This is where I would say, for every paycheck that you get, those of you that are not in business, make sure you pay yourself first. This is aside from the 401k. I'll pay myself first because that's after tax dollars. I'll pay myself first before I put money even in a 401k. I'll do a 401k, and if you have a pension, government paying pension on the side, that's wonderful. But money or income can never be too much. So you could have all these streams of income coming in. Automate your savings by having it directly taken out of your check at every paycheck. That works. So you could do a 12-month plan. You have something to do with it, with that money. Or you could do a 24-month plan. One time I did a 36-month plan where a certain percentage of my income goes directly into that account that I don't touch. Then I could take it at one time, then I do some investment. Listen, we are talking about retirement. That's a long-term goal. But if you don't begin to plan it today, it will not happen. Don't procrastinate. No. Be ready to be discomforted now for the little end gratification. Your little end gratification when you're older is more important because you'll be old. You need to have mechanics. Unless you already have that nursing home, living assistant, everybody have a choice. I'm not here to knock anybody that make a choice. They want to live. It's beautiful out there. Enjoy it. I can't knock anybody. That's why I only direct this video for people. If you don't feel comfortable, I never feel comfortable. In the United States, always from the day one felt like a fish out of water. It's too bad. 5 kids, grandma over here, still. So if you feel like I felt, make your plans, put mechanics in place, put things in place. I'm going to make a part 2 of this video. I'm going to end it here and bring you guys more strategies how you can effectively straddle between both continents and be comfortable at both ends. You need to have a choice. You will have a choice. You don't need to be like, oh, I would have liked to go to Africa, but I don't have a home or I can afford it. Why? Careful planning now. Begin to plan it out now. Never too late. Never too late. All right, guys, it's nice catching up with you. If you have not subscribed, I ask you most kindly, subscribe to my channel and hit on the notification bell so you could get my first post as soon as it comes out. There are more tips coming up. I appreciate you guys. Peace out.